Hello guys, Death Trooper with you here again. This is going to be a 2 versus 2 tutorial commentary of a game I've done. Again, it's in low quality just because I was having lag problems earlier. Not sure why, but it seems it's actually a little bit smoother now. Maybe for my future vids I'll set it back to higher quality. I apologize for the quality. Anyway, if you haven't seen my 3 versus 3 tutorial that I just uploaded right before this video, you should definitely watch that one first. I gave a lot of great tips, a lot of general strategies and general team strategies that will definitely help you excel. Now in this video I want to focus more specifically on what smac and I are doing in the game, and I'll kind of walk everyone through what we're doing so you can kind of get an understanding and a feeling for how we typically play. smac and I pretty much do similar kind of things every time. For example, scouting. Key to do it every single time. It's good if both players do it, but really only one player has to do it. In this example, we are both doing it. Mine's a little bit later than his, just because of the timings. Anyway, here's smac's probe scouting. So as you can see, he's queued it up. He doesn't even have to look. You hold the shift key to do this, in case you didn't know how. And so he gets a full view of the Terran player's base, and doesn't really have to worry about his probe getting attacked or caught. And another great tip for sure, will definitely work against new players, is attack the SCV that's building the barracks. If you do that, and if they do not pull an SCV off to attack your worker, as was done here, you will get their worker and delay their barracks big time. This is a Diamond League here, so these players are pretty good. So that's why that guy knew to pull off a worker to stop smac from doing that. And he's sending out a scout too. I am building a supply depot here. Now this may seem strange. Zerg typically fast expands. In most of the games I see, Zerg always fast expands. So what I did this game, I actually never tried this in other games. This was the first time I ever tried it. I just got the funny idea. Build the supply depot most of the way so it has a lot of hit points. Do not complete it. Now I'm able to cancel it and get all the money back for it. Well, not all, it's 75% you get back, but it's definitely worth that 25 minerals to delay that fast expand. Now in this game, he didn't actually fast expand, and hello guys, sorry about that little bump there. I actually got a phone call. Such annoying, I never get phone calls, and then just the one time I'm doing a commentary in like a month, someone phones me. Anyway, as I was saying, I built this supply depot to block this guy's fast expand, but it turns out this game he actually didn't go for a fast expand. But I decided to leave it there anyway to know when they are going to expand, or if they choose to attack it, then I'll cancel it earlier. Taking the watchtowers is also nice. As you can see here, if I select smac's probe and just do his vision, it gives a wide vision on the mini-map here, so we can see when we're going to be attacked if they come straight down the middle. Anyway, some Zerglings got into smac's base. He's a competent enough player, he can deal with it with some micro. You'll always want to wall off in team games. In 1 versus 1, it's not always necessary. Team games, it's definitely necessary every time. Now the build I'm doing specifically here is pretty much the 1-1-1 build, except I'm not sure if I get starport. I definitely always get the factory and siege tanks. As I mentioned in my 3 versus 3 video, siege tanks are key in team games. They're just so incredibly strong and powerful. Another great tip that I actually didn't mention in my other video is if you have a Protoss player on your team and you get the sentry, you can force field off ramps with pretty much one force field or one sentry. So let's say smac and I come in up this ramp and our whole army is right here and we're going to attack this Terran player. smac can then force field this ramp, preventing the Zerg player from getting any reinforcements up here. And that kind of blocks their armies, separates them into half, and we can take out one base or as much of it as we can until that sentry runs out of energy. And that's a very powerful tool. Force fields are incredibly strong in team play, so that's highly recommended to use those as well. So as we can see here, it looks like they're moving out with a few marines, and this guy has Zerglings and roaches. So I'm not even sure if we've scouted. No, we don't even know that there's roaches yet. But anyway, because of my wall, I think this player tried to right-click into my base or something. I don't know if this was a misclick. Oh no, it actually seems like he told them to go here. Now, I don't know why he put them here, but if you look at my vision, I can totally see them. So I don't know what he's doing, if he plans on maybe dropping them up here or something like that, but I see it, and so I come with my whole army and destroy all of his Marines for nothing. He doesn't even get a shot at them. So that was kind of a waste for him, mismanagement. Now this Zerg player is moving out with his roaches and Zerglings, so I guess this Zerg player is going to be going for smac maybe. He's just kind of gathering up here. As I mentioned, you don't want to get blocked off from your teammate, so smac and I push out together at the same time, try and kind of make a surround. And as you can see, we're pushing this Zerg player back, no problem. Now this is actually the timing push smac and I have practiced a lot. The second I get 2 siege tanks with siege mode upgrade, and I build 1 barracks with the reactor core, I just pump straight Marines and straight siege tanks, and that's all I get. And the second I get 2 siege tanks and the siege mode upgrade, which is key, we push out. So I'm inching forward here. I want the perfect moment to siege up, and so I siege up here. And this player has siege tanks too, but he has no army to support the front of them. So we drain those really easily. And just to show you how good siege tanks are, each one has 3 kills already, and they're pretty much undamaged so far. The Marines are just fodder to get your siege tanks into good position against the opponent's army. And so here we are. I just know visually that I was going to be in range there. This guy's pulling all of his workers off the line. That's definitely a mess for him. As you can see, smac does exactly what I say. Force field the ramp, block them from coming up. The Hydras can't get in to help. They're totally cut off from their enemy, and that's that. The Zerg guy actually quits the game, and that's the game. So as you can see, good timing push. That's just from practice. smac and I have mastered that one, but you can learn your own over time. Just scout if your opponent looks vulnerable. If they go for things like fast expand or tech, then definitely push on them then. Or if you're weak and vulnerable, mass up, make sure you can defend yourselves. And always remember to expand. As you can see here, I was getting ready to do that. Always prepare as if your attack was going to fail. And I did do the 1-1-1. Here's my starport, and I was just going to get a Raven out too. They're excellent for harassment, sneaking around the back of someone's base, dropping auto turrets. Always works in team games. Players, for whatever reason, never defend their mineral lines in team games. Even at diamond level, it doesn't matter, I've noticed. Also getting drops, if you're a Terran player, just doing a small drop ship of stim Marines, you can drain their entire worker line within seconds. Anyway, hopefully those tips have helped you, and hopefully this video helps. Cheers.